Hello, book friends. Okay, so I'm actually going live as a part of my first text party that I am running for my text club. And so if you are a part of my text club, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're not, and you're in my VIP group, well, you're in for a treat because you're going to get to see and hear about just some of my favorite books right now. That help build certain skills in our kids in our homes. So first of all, those who are a part of the Love of Literacy extravaganza, I sent a message, the very first message, asking what musical has been playing for weeks and weeks in my home now. And hi, Jennifer. I'm glad to see you on. It's so good to see you. Okay, and I know you know the answer. Sorry if you guys hear the baby in the background. My husband's got her, though. She's about to eat. So if you can guess, thank you. You can see the pink and like a little bit of green. Because if you don't know, if you're not friends with me, if you are friends with me, you probably know. But my favorite musical right now and my daughter's is Wicked. So we've been playing the movie soundtrack for a while. So, and I was playing it today for inspiration because I kind of want to do a book video themed on Wicked, because if you followed me before, you've seen me do one on Hamilton, and so I think another one is in order. Okay, so I want to show you some books real quick, not very long, real quick, because my text party is ending in like 8 minutes, and so a lot of the new books that I ordered are probably in the kids' rooms, but I shared what our favorites have been in the text club, and I'll do another post as well with some of those new books that have just come out. Well, some just came out actually this week, today. They're on the website available, and one has to do with this book. We have a new pop-up themed like this. We have I'm a Hungry Dinosaur and I'm a Dirty Dinosaur originally. We have not gotten a new one of these in so long, and now they have made a new pop-up book. So that is pretty exciting. So this is not it, but we have the new one available for purchase right now on the website. And so our theme for the text event was having all to do with the love of literacy. And so we also know Valentine's Day is coming up. So I have a couple books that make great gifts for Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh, this has just been one of my favorites. I can't wait to share it with the baby. Especially it's a board book, and it's got like all these really cute food puns. Really, really nifty. And then we've got The Sound of My Heart, which is a really sweet story to read to little ones. It rhymes. It has to do with a little bunny who's scared because of all these noises happening at night, and he finds comfort with his mama. It's very endearing. It rhymes. I think I said that already, but rhyming is such a great way to build pre-reading skills if you didn't know that. So all the rhyming books. Get all the rhyming books. Yay! Hi, Kylie. Which ones do you love? All of the ones I showed. So here's like, I'm just going to reach for another pink book, and transition into books that, help our children with their, let's see, fiction is for, it's not critical thinking. It is for, emotional intelligence and empathy. That's what it is. Okay. So I wanted to share that fiction is a great way to build those skills, emotional intelligence skills. And then also, like, of course, just reading skills in general, and developing that love for reading, because that's really what you want your kids to have, is a love for reading that will carry them through as they get older. Anyway, Nibbles, brand new Nibbles. This is newish. I know not everybody has gotten their hands on this one. This is really good. It's really funny. And if you are a fan of Nibbles, you definitely need this one to add and complete your collection. Yeah. So, the avocado book. Yes. And there was another one that we had that was super cute, but it went out of stock. Ugh. But it was really cute. And it was similar to that. Okay, other fiction gems that really help with emotional intelligence. We have Impossible Quest. I've shared this series before, but I absolutely love it. Absolutely recommend it all the time. I've read it aloud to the kids, and I was honestly reading ahead because this was so engaging and like so suspenseful, and it was great. So this is great for older readers. As an adult, I enjoyed this book, and it was actually kind of a little creepy at some points. Ella Diaries, highly recommend Ella Diaries for young girls, especially written in diary format. It is very relatable, has relatable experiences. My daughter has moved up to Ella at Eden. Should have grabbed those because those are newer. But she's got those floating around here in her room. She has been reading those, especially since Christmas, because I gave her the rest of the set for Christmas. So the apple, you know it, Kylie. Oh, you know exactly the one I'm talking about. I love that book so much. Another one that's great for emotional intelligence. So I talk a lot about these things because I find these skills to be really important. And I want to repeat it over and over again. I really think emotional intelligence is so important for our kids, especially in the world we live in. Just knowing how to interact with people, knowing how to recognize cues within themselves so that they can kind of self-regulate, and we all have emotions, right? But sometimes we don't learn how to deal with them. So I find that skill is so important. And having these chapter books, especially, we can have good discussions too about how we interact with other people, how empathy is really big, especially, in this book, you had like 4 kids in this book who don't get along at first, and then they learn how to work together. They learn how to see things from other people's perspectives, and such good life skills. Cannot say this enough. And this one is really great for especially kids that maybe don't read emotions very well. Even children who just have a hard time, I guess, grasping others' emotions. And also I want to kind of start this earlier on with my youngest, just recognizing different emotions. I really enjoy, this is like, I think even a hidden gem of a book. It's kind of whimsical with the animals and their facial features in this book, but it just goes really in depth, and you ask questions. So like, it's so simple, but you're like, feeling brave, why do you think, that animal, what animal is that? What animal that is off the top of my head, do you know? Why is he feeling brave right now? And see if your child can tell you what is going on. And that's also another, that helps with critical thinking as well. Critical thinking is going to help your kids know how to make really great decisions, know how to pick up on cues, know what questions to ask. Such a great skill. I just did a post on my personal page. Go look at it. It really just tells you everything you need to know about why critical thinking is important. And so, the last ones are nonfiction, and these really help bolster your kids' background knowledge, which is great because our kids are going to grow up to do amazing things and hopefully follow their dreams. And so they're going to need to know, one of these I showed you was not relevant. So they're going to need to know, just a lot of knowledge, right? And so, you pick things too that fit their interests. That also helps them love to read. That's a little trick. So that's why I ask my customers a lot of times, what is your child interested in? Because that is going to help us pick the very best books for them. And all my kids love these 100 Things to Know series. We have lots of different ones. We also have the Flap books. A lot of these are nonfiction. And, not only are they good for the background knowledge that they're going to need as they grow, to build that foundation, it's also very hands-on and, really helps, especially our younger ones that have flaps too, I think also can help with that critical thinking piece. It gets them involved in kind of like some of our sticker books, for example, because the sticker books, they have to know sometimes where to put the stickers. And then, well, not sometimes, they do have to know where to put the stickers. Here's another flat book that's also great for emotional intelligence. How Can I Be Kind? I love these because they show in-depth kind of scenarios that, you know, you might not have thought about, and it kind of shows being kind in action. And we have beautiful picture book called I'm Almost Always Kind, which I'd recommend. It's very, very lovely. You could have very good discussions with that book as well. But how can I be kind? It says, can I be kind to myself? Whoa, like this is in a children's book, and it's so, what is the word? It's just so on their level. You know what I mean? The way it's done. But it broaches some really important topics. So, I accidentally showed this book with that group, which, are you surprised that I'm showing this? Because, Wicked. So, The Wizard of Oz, is one that I know we still have in stock of our graphic legends. And so this is obviously a fiction book. But I wanted to share these because I know I get a lot of questions of what books would be helpful for older readers. And so these are really great for older readers. We have some new graphic books. Also, we have, oh gosh, I'm blanking on the name of, A Tricky Kind of Magic. It is a graphic novel. I would say it would be great for older readers because it does broach a tough topic. The boy's father has, I think he's passed away actually in the book, but it's kind of a story about magic and like trying to find his way back to his father, and realizes that his father is there with him. Like his father is inside him, and the things his father left behind keeps his father there. It's actually quite touching now that I'm talking about it and out loud. I read that actually by myself, and my son, last time I saw it was on his bed. And so I'll wrap up. I said this was going to be quick. I'm so glad to see you all watching. I saw Amber, Brittany, Trinis. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is helpful for you guys. Another fiction read that I grabbed off the shelf. We love the phonics readers. It says T-Rex Needs Specs. I actually bought this because my son just got glasses. He doesn't really need the phonics skills in this book because he reads really well. But, just to reiterate, one of the texts that I sent, any book that helps a child love how to read or love to read is good for them. And so this is just one of those. We love reading books of all. What is my mom brain is blanking. Levels. Thanks, Charity. Charity's over here being my assistant. And the fun thing about this book is it has QR codes. So if you don't feel like reading, have the book read it to them. And then, yes, Charity heard me talking. And so here's the Ella at Eden book. And this is the step up from Ella Diaries. And yeah, so here's Ella, and here's Ella at Eden. And she's getting older, and she's dealing with older kid stuff at a high school, boarding school, or college. Charity knows more about where this girl is at. Sure it's a college. So maybe a college by then? So, but it's mysterious. And she comes to me like, Mom, guess what happened in this book? Oh, you should read this book. So definitely highly recommend this as well because my daughter recommends it. So, okay. I shared a lot, said it was going to be quick. Sorry, it's not. But super happy to have you guys take part in my text event. If you're not in the text club, you should be on it because I definitely am moving a lot of my communication to there and away from like Facebook and Messenger. And so I'd love to have you on board. Share more snippets like of my family and of our reading journey. And then I can just help you and your reading goals for your family a little bit more personally over there. So would love to have you, text or message me. You can text me. Oh, what's my text number? 217-425-3164. That is my text club number. Or message me if you'd like me to add you to the list. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share. You should have everything else. Text club in your message boxes there. And thank you for joining. If you have any questions, want to see anything else, let me know. All right, guys, you have a good night and talk to you later.